Well, it looks like we've got that wind back, and it's been going on for the last 2 days as well. So the plants have been taking quite a beating. There's not much you can do about it when they're outside. So if there's any wind noise on this video, sorry about that, but I will try and reduce it as much as I can. I have got that microphone on way, it just seems to be taking forever. As always, there's one particular plant that's took more of a beating than others. I'll show you which one it is, although I bet you already know. As always, every single year, it's the potatoes. This plant has really suffered, and it's all starting to die back now. These containers have only been growing for the last 8 weeks or so. Normally, I'd leave them till it were 12 to 14, but considering the top part of this plant has virtually died back, there's not much going to happen below. So whatever's in there is in there. So it looks like today it's going to be his first potato reveal of 2024, and these are Rocket first early potatoes. There's one thing that I am doing different this year, and that's using a tarpaulin sheet. Apart from not making a mess everywhere, I want to reuse this compost again. So if we put it on this sheet, empty it out, get whatever we can out of it, I can then sieve it back into a container, add some nutrients to it, and then use it again later on. So let's have a look, see what we get from that. Since it's so windy, I think we'll have to weigh this sheet down with a couple of containers. This plant certainly does look sorry for itself. It's pretty much done. It doesn't take long for wind to damage your potato plants, but hopefully it's going to have been worth it. So let's get this cut off. Now I've done that, I can see that there's a couple that are sticking just above that compost, so they started to go green. But we can cut that part away, just use the good bit. But what else have we got in here? I must admit, this is wet through. I think this water was starting to go stagnant. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Not bad size, to be fair. Not for first earlies. And they're not soft, so they're not rotting. That's good. Not as big as the one we took out before. That one, unfortunately, has split. That is a really good size one. And so is that. Brilliant. Let's dig a little more. Now at the top we have got some smaller ones. Not too worried about that. Still got a couple of big ones as well. And a few more. So we've got a nice little bunch of salad potatoes as well. And I think that is about it. But it's not a very big container, and that is the seed potato we put in. And we only put one little potato in there, and we've got all those back. But this definitely needs drying out. I've still got my weighing scales, so we'll give these a quick weigh and see what we got in pounds. Just set that to 0 and we'll have a look. £2.58. That is not bad from a container that's only that big. I'll wait for the sun to come back out and we'll spread this out and get it dried off. As I've just said, I think, considering the size of that container, that weren't bad. I was hoping for better, but we always do. But to get something from just a little container with a small amount of compost in it is still quite an achievement. Just over £2.5 of new potatoes, and we've got 2 more containers to go out yet, but those ones don't seem to have took as much of a beating as that one did, so we had no option but to tip that one out. And also, that has only been growing in there for 8 weeks, so it's not gone to the full 12 to 14, and we've still got quite a good harvest from it. So I hope your harvests are going to be brilliant this year as well, and at some point over the next couple of weeks we'll empty those other 2 and see just how much we get from those. And if that's something you'd like to see, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend.